The first snow just arrived here in rural Sweden. That quiet moment when everything turns white overnight and the whole homestead feels softer, slower, and a little more magical. But as beautiful as it is, it's also our reminder that winter is tough, especially on the small birds that stay here year round. So this year, we decided to do something to make their lives just a little easier. Last winter, we only had a simple fat ball feeder on a stick. It was charming in a very quick fix kind of way, but it didn't really hold up to the weather. So this year, we wanted to step things up and build something sturdier. Something that could handle the snow, the wind, and the constant traffic of tiny feet and fluttering wings. A proper bird feeding station. We actually started with a pretty ambitious plan. On paper, it looked perfect. Symmetrical, practical, even a little fancy. But as always, reality had other ideas. The roof? That lasted about 5 minutes before we realized we were basically trying to build a miniature house. So we did what every homesteader eventually learns to do. We adapted. We simplified, changed direction, and kept going. Meanwhile, Pixel has already decided this project is her early Christmas present. She loves watching the birds from the window, and she's completely convinced that we're building the ultimate bird TV just for her. And honestly, she might be right. Winter is long here. The days get shorter, the nights stretch out, and sometimes the cold sinks deeper than you expect. But little projects like this, small acts of care, small ways of giving back, they make the season feel warmer. They remind us why we chose this life in the first place. To slow down, to build things with our hands, and to feel connected to the world right outside our door. So come along with us as we build, learn, adapt, and prepare our homestead for another Swedish winter. And hopefully make life a little easier for the birds we love so much. Let's make a bird feeding station. We're gonna try and explain what we're doing, so if you want to recreate it, it will be possible. So, this is what we're gonna use. Step 1 is figuring out what you want to make. So this is the design. We have some wood here and we have a lot of wood there. But in the material list, I think we already listed what wood you need, but we're not sure now. So we have a lot of wood. It's all going to be from scraps. We are buying nothing for this project. So it's all going to be with stuff we have laying around in the shed. So that's just extra stuff or left over. I have no idea what this wood is from. We're just going to use what we have. And I think I love those projects the most. Where you can just use what you have in your shed and just use some stuff. Use up some wood and just make something fun. Step 2 is to collect all your wood and cut it to the right size. So we're going to check out our wood and see what we have. It needs to be like quite long or quite high. So, but this is a bit too bulky, I think.
Yeah.
So maybe, what do we have that's long enough? That's also very bulky. What do we have?
Do we have something over there in the other wood shed?
This is too small.
Yeah.
What would?
That one is a little bit too big. But
We have this one.
Yeah.
Is this square? It's the same thing I pointed to in the shed, but this has already been outside.
Isn't this a little bit smaller?
I think it's, or maybe it is a bit smaller, but this has already been outside.
Yeah.
So the other one we can still use somewhere inside maybe if it's necessary, and this can be outside. So we're gonna do this as our middle
Remove
pole.
all the 100 screws.
Yeah, we do need to remove some screws from this. 100. I see 3, 4, 5. 5?
Yeah, I think so.
And I think cut the bottom, because
Yeah.
that is not good enough.
No. Okay.
We have a middle beam. Let's go. This one's 10
Okay, and
centimeters, but we have this one, that's also 9. We do have one that's 9 under there.
This one was 9.
This is 9. So 9 centimeters by 9 centimeters.
And
a 9
the
by
length?
9. It's a 9 by 9 by... let's see, I think we'll cut that off. We can do 180. Is that
Yeah.
high enough?
Yeah.
185 maybe, even?
Yeah, that would... The longer the better, right?
Yeah, I think so. 185, so till there. And we want to make it this high, so it is less likely that mice or rats or other rodents will
Eat the food.
yeah, they'll come up and eat the food. It's only for the birds.
Or deer.
Or deer, yeah.
Last year we had a lot of deer by the bird food.
Yeah, but we only had it on the ground
Yeah.
on a plank of wood, so kind of made sense that we had deer visit that. But this year we're gonna do it higher, so it's just for the birds. And then we will also make like a 2 level. You've seen the design already, but we're doing 2 levels, so one at the top, one at the bottom, so that if the birds peck and it will spill over, it will fall on the bottom part and not on the ground. So maybe that's better for the mice and the rats. Because, I mean, we haven't seen rats yet here, but I'm hoping we never see rats here.
Knock on wood.
I don't want to see rats here. But we have had a lot of mice. And last year it was a lot worse than this year. But we are not feeding anything in like the neighborhood of the house. And we are putting this a bit further back as well. Which is a bit less fun for Pixel because she loves to watch the birds. But I think this will attract birds and then they will be more everywhere anyway. So it will be better for Pixel as well. I'm trying to get this screw out, but look what it does. Okay. You have to make yourself laugh while you do stuff, right? Ouch.
Which side?
No. Shall I do that first?
This.
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay, how do you work? Where do you go? That's for you.
No, this one is for you.
Oh, that's for you. Where is this from then?
For
What's
the
that
height.
for? Hmm?
For the height.
Ah.
Or the depth. You can move this. Loosen it. And then you can do that.
Ah. Okay. Then it just needs to be like that. Okay. How does it work? I don't remember. Oh, that's it. Okay. So it's there.
Yeah.
Yes, we should have put on ear protection and a face mask. Because it's dusty and it's a lot of noise.
Yeah. I can't hear the noise.
Sorry.
I have my headphones on.
I should have put on
Yeah.
ear protection and a mask, but I'm not going to. Sorry. I can do this.
Yeah.
Is that good enough? Probably not. I have my ears covered with my hat. No, that's not good enough. I think this is the only like really loud thing we're doing
Yeah.
anyway. Do you have it?
Yeah.
It's a right-handed tool. I keep wanting to do stuff left-handed, but I can't. Close enough.
Okay.
Ideally, it should have been flat, but it's not gonna really be right on the... Is it gonna be on the ground? Because we are gonna do the support
Yeah.
here.
But why does it have to be flat?
Because I thought the ground would be flat, but the ground is not
No.
flat anyway, so it's fine. So I guess this is step 0.
Yeah.
Prepping our beam. This is the step that you only have to do when you're repurposing wood.
There? Oh, there. Oh, that's a very small one.
I thought it was big as well.
So I thought it would be this one, but this is very tiny.
We have our beam. Now what do we need? So we need 2 platforms on it.
Yeah?
Then a support thing here.
Yeah.
Okay, we have 4 pieces that are the same length.
Yeah.
And now we need the angle.
There?
Now we need the
Angle.
correct angle.
Yeah.
How do we do that? Do you know?
No.
Oh. We will figure out how to do the angle and we'll get back to you. We figured out it needs to be a 45-degree angle. So Nathan is doing that right now.
This one is pressure treated and this one not.
Oh, okay.
Does that
Oopsie.
matter?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, this one's as well.
Yeah.
So 2 are and 2 aren't.
Yeah.
So we get a piece like this that's flat on the ground and then we can attach it to the beam in the middle. He has no patience.
Okay.
I have to say, a miter saw really helps with these projects.
Yeah.
This is an amazing tool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the base feet, basically.
Yeah.
We have the middle beam. Then we need the plateaus.
Yeah. The roof.
And then a little roof structure. Okay, so we have a plateau of 55, that's this one, the big one for the bottom part, and one that's 35. And now we're cutting a hole in the middle. For the beam to go through. cut this wood with the circular saw and now finishing it with... What's this saw called? I don't know what this one's called. A different saw. So we now have 2 plateaus. I don't know if that's the right word. Plateau. Is that the right word?
This is the bottom one.
Yes.
And this goes on top.
Yes. So we cut a hole in the middle that hopefully the middle beam will fit through. I made it a couple millimeters bigger than the beam, so I hope it will go through. And then we will put little pieces of wood on the side and by the hole to attach it to the beam.
Yeah.
So let's cut them now.
Let's?
Cut those now.
Okay.
So let's cut those now.
My hands are getting cold.
Oh, yeah. It's chilly.
Yeah.
And then the last wood we need is for the roof structure. And I think that's it, right? I think that's all the wood we need.
I have my ear protection on. What?
Yep. The only wood we need to cut after this is for the roof.
Yeah,
Right?
I think so.
So we're gonna do just a square piece for the roof so we can have something to attach the corrugated sheets to. And then we'll do one piece straight for some more structure for the roof.
Let's do a test fit first. No. Maybe the other way.
It should be square, so I don't think it matters which way.
No.
Did I not do it right?
No.
And the other one? I should have done 10. I was thinking I should do 10, so...
Yeah, this
oh,
one
okay, that fits.
does fit.
I did the same thing on this one. Oh,
Why?
I see. I think it's this line. You went a
Why?
bit too far this way. I can still see the line.
Oh, okay.
Is that the problem? I think so. Or is it just very snug?
No.
No, it's not gonna fit. Okay. We just need to cut a tiny bit more of this one. The other one fit.
Yeah.
So that's good. Can birds get splinters in their feet?
Probably. I don't know. I'm not a bird.
Oh, you're not.
Yes. And then?
If you made it this far into the video, go give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. That really helps out the channel. And we do also have our YouTube memberships open, so go check it out. We are going to post more on there as well. We took a tiny break to figure out the roof situation, and it's dark now. Luckily we have a very bright light for in the shed right now. Otherwise, we could not continue filming this video. So I'm
Yeah.
happy we have this. So the roof situation, we're scrapping the roof, basically. I tried to cut this stuff, and I'm not getting through it. It's impossible to do. I'm not sure how you're supposed to do it, but I couldn't do it. So for now, we're scrapping the roof.
You tried with this thing.
Yeah, we tried with the scissors. Maybe there is like you could do it with a metal saw. I don't know. Let us know if you know how to cut this stuff. Oh, sorry.
The lights.
Do I need
Yeah.
to stand the other way?
No.
Let us know if you know how to saw into this corrugated sheet stuff. Because with the scissors, it's gonna take like 3 hours. Because we have to cut into this one and then the other side. So it's gonna take forever. And I don't really want to do that with just these scissors. So, can you do it with a saw? Let us know in the comments. But for now we're scrapping it, so we have a new design right here, just without the roof. For that design, this is all the wood we need. So we have the middle pole, we have the support for the bottom, and then we have 2 of the plateaus. And now we just have to screw everything together. And then make a hook somewhere for the bird feeder with the balls in it. But I think we might just put a hook on here and then let it hang from this plateau.
Okay.
Step 3 is going to be to put it all together. So let's get our drill and screws and do that.
Runny nose.
Yes. It's getting cold, so we're trying to hurry up a little bit.
Yeah. So I did the pre-drilling,
Yes, with this one,
but
which is a very, very long. This is the only one we could find in the right size. That was a
Yeah.
wood drill. So, yeah, not what you're supposed to do.
no.
But it
guess-
worked.
I guess next time we are at Bauhaus, we have to buy a set of boot drills.
Yeah, we need some small wood drills.
Yeah.
Or wood drill bits. What's the word? I don't know. So let's screw in these screws. I already did the bottom part, so I'm just attaching the top to the bottom slats, wood.
Good.
Okay. We are also trying to practice on this kind of stuff because we want to do our kitchen, and that needs to be very neat and tidy and well done, precise. So we are practicing on this kind of stuff. It does need to be good, but not as precise, because we don't have a lot of woodworking experience.
Yeah.
We're trying to get better so we can do our kitchen ourselves.
Yeah.
I think we have to attach the legs to the pole now.
Do we
Right?
put our viewers on the tripod?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we need someone to hold the pole and then
Yeah.
someone to screw.
So you guys are going on the tripod. You can't see right now. It's very dark.
Oh wait, it needs to be on the side. I was gonna do it in the middle, but I didn't think that through. Okay, yes. Go.
Okay.
If you just hold it as straight as you can, and
Yeah.
then it's kind of like a
Do we
guessing.
need a...
We kind of need a
level?
flat surface, because this is also not flat.
Yeah. Wait.
I'll do some prep work whilst Nathan looks for apparently a flat surface. I have no idea what he's gonna come back with.
I got something there.
Oh, yes. Something like that,
Yeah?
I think. I hope I can reach this screw. We did not really think about that one.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I can. This one's gonna be the hardest one, because with the other ones I could push them to the side a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Now I can't do that, so, like, I don't know. Yes! Okay, this worked, but it was like, if it was 2 millimeters more or less space, then I could not have done it. But I think
Yeah?
the birds are not gonna do anything with that.
Or big bird?
Big bird? Big bird? A deer? No.
Yeah, no.
They're not gonna do this.
Won't knock it over.
No, that's gonna be good. Okay, next up, put these ones on there. Next step, or not really a step, we're still putting it together, but next up, let's see.
That's the wrong way. It has to go
Oopsie, this way,
that way. Yeah.
because it was sitting like that.
Yeah.
Hello. Okay, so this is the bottom. You could just do
Yeah.
that.
No.
No, it needs to be
thought
higher.
Something like this.
Yeah. So this should catch like anything that the top plateau, it falls off. That's the hope. So somewhere there. But let's put the small one on first. And then we can decide from there where the other one needs to be. Can the birds read? We have some numbers on there. Maybe like there. So if we do decide to put a roof on here, if that is necessary, we can still do that. So there. Do I just do this one here and then we'll
Yep.
see? We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
There we go. Does this need to be attached to that? Or is this... Maybe it does.
You can do it on two sides.
And we do need the big screws.
No? Just from the top?
Oh, from the top, of course. From there.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I didn't do it straight in the middle, because I would have hit the screw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot more sturdy.
Where do we want this one?
Yeah, perfect.
Something like
I think there.
this?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think there. If they back here, then it will
Yeah.
fall.
Okay.
Should have been even bigger.
Yeah, maybe.
Somewhere
there.
here. I'll just put this right here. And then straight, please. I found our bird ball feeder and we added a hook here, so this can hang here. We do have another hook on the other side, so if we ever find another one,
Yeah.
we can add that to this. And I did also find this one, where you can put a jar in there. I totally forgot we had this. This is a possibility, but if we do a roof, then this
Yeah.
needs to go away. So let's just not do that for now. And I also found this one. We do have this one as well, but I'm not a fan of this because I don't like having to fill the bottle.
No.
So I'm not the biggest fan of this.
Maybe with
Design.
a funnel and then
Yeah,
very small seeds.
yeah, maybe. So we're done. This is our bird feeding station. I am actually pretty proud of this. It looks very
Yeah.
sturdy. It looks very sturdy. It feels
Yeah.
very sturdy. We might add a roof at some point, but we have to think about how to do that. But I am very happy with how this turned out.
And now we can do the kitchen cabinets, right?
Yeah, we can make this. We can make a kitchen. Don't think that's how it works. Hope.
Ah, okay. Can you lift it on your own?
Maybe. Let's go. Where do I go?
You wanted to place it there, right?
Yeah,
So then there.
but all the way down there?
Yeah?
Do we want to go that far? Are you gonna enjoy it then?
What?
I do still like this place. But is that too close to the house?
Yeah. So there's the house. And then there, feeding station.
Is that too close?
I don't know. We can try it. And if we catch some mice, then it has to go further.
Okay.
This is nice for Pixel.
Yeah, and for us.
Yeah.
Because that's the living room, and you can just look here and watch the birdies.
Yeah.
I do like that more than putting it more back.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Think so?
Let's
me-
fill it up.
Let me grab the thing and then the feed.
Okay.
I know you're standing there, but I can't see you. I can only see a light.
Yeah. I grabbed the
I'm blind now.
big torch.
Where am I? Whoa, I did not see this. I forgot we had these.
Yeah.
We didn't really need to buy new ones then. Because there are still 12 in here.
I thought there were only 3 or something like that.
Yeah, me too, but it's 12. Where is it? Oh, there. Well, we have 6 more now. Okay, let's put that in first. Now we have a little station to actually put them in. You don't have to do it in the air.
Or on the floor.
Kind of nice. And then this falls in here, so they can still eat that from there. Okay, that's one. And we'll just put this in there. I don't know why I'm closing this, because it's broken. And then how do I open this? I have nothing.
Snip.
Okay. Fingers. Frozen fingers, so I can't. Where do I have a knife?
In the house. On the wall.
Where is the house?
You need the light.
Okay, I can see now. I have it open. Are we just gonna put a little bit on the top?
Yeah.
I think. Just all around. Something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that good enough?
Let me see. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more.
I will just tiny bit here then. Let's see how quick they eat all this.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and this was the only bird feed our tiny small Ika had. So this is what we got now.
Yeah.
We will find some more variation for the birdies, but for now they have breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can film some birds tomorrow and we will give you a little update on how it's going. I hope this works here. This would be cool.
Let's go inside.
And warm up. We have to clean up a
yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
It's next morning. This is it by daylight. We didn't want to show you in daylight because yesterday it was quite dark. This is it. We are quite happy with it.
Yeah.
Oh whoa, it froze to the ground, so now it's very sturdy. Nice. I can't even move it.
Nice.
Okay, well that's even better. There is some ice here as well on the top. It is pretty chilly. It's a chilly morning. We did get B-roll from one little, was it a blue tit, I think, that was munching a little bit. Hopefully we get some more birds today. I want the whole feast, like 10 birds at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to happen. But that would be amazing if we can catch that on camera. If we can, we will insert the footage right now.
There are two waiting to feast on the
Yeah, it's coming
food.
so close. Do we need to go?
I don't know if you can see them.
Come, you can come. It's okay. I will stay very still. And that is going to be it for today's video. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye!